What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? I haven't posted on YouTube in almost a year. Almost a year, and a lot of things happen. I wouldn't say a lot of things, but I'm a spiritual person, so I go through a lot of things spiritually. Um, yeah, and that's really no excuse as well. It's just the fact that, I found different ways to express myself, which is journaling, meditating, going to the park. Sometimes I don't have to speak. Sometimes I can just be quiet and really, just enjoy my alone time when I'm doing like a hobby, or when I'm just sitting down, just relaxing and chilling. I found, different ways to relax myself and calm myself, center myself. Um, so, YouTube is like another thing that I can present myself by, just talking to other people and, letting people know that things are okay with myself. Um, And if you're watching my page and if you're a spiritual person, or someone that's going through a spiritual awakening, you know, I like to use my YouTube as a way of expressing myself to help others. So this YouTube video is about living in the moment, you know, and this is just spare of the moment. I just woke up and be like, let me do a video. Let me talk about something. Let me talk about what I've been thinking in my mind, and what I've been learning. And I posted a recent video about this. Probably like it's one of my YouTube videos that I posted, but I'm gonna probably repeat myself on certain things that I already said. But hey. But okay, first of all, I just woke up. Put cold water on my face, got the rag, it's a nice hot day. I sit by the window every morning, every single morning. And it's basically, I'm going into what, my routine is. So that's what I do. Okay, so the first step, this is an authentic video as well. This is nothing planned. I don't have no notes about anything. I'm just going off what I want to express. But yeah, every morning or every afternoon when I wake up, lift my windows up, get the sun, or even get some type of light, because it's not all the way always sunny. I lift my window up to get, the air in, the fresh air. I have a journal that I write anything that's on my mind, anything that I want to express, anything I want to release and let go, and, not let it linger in my mind, because there's a lot of things that can linger in your mind. And even if they come up again in your mind, you already worked through it. You already wrote it down, because is something about when you write stuff down that you're thinking about. It's like a way of therapy. It's like, writing therapy. That's what I call it. Journaling is a sense of, therapy. It is, even if you go to a therapist, they would tell you to journal, because it's like I don't know, it's like a superpower or something like that. I don't know. So that's what I do. Get my water, drink my banana, and just vibe off, and then I do my breath work, I do my meditation, which is part of it, of the breath work. And I just, just go by that, I just go by that. And I do probably like, what I do like, I probably do like an hour of some good meditation and good breathing. And after that, I feel ready. I feel refreshed. You know, my mind is, clear enough that, it's good. It's on good standards. um, I'm just so grateful on, it's like something is guiding me, but then again, I'm guiding myself at the same time, but something is helping me along the way, in order to, you know, keep pushing and showing up each and every day. Because at this time, the world is not easy. Life isn't easy, you know, and, it's like a different outlook on how I even look at life. It's just different. It's just so different from the people, from looking at certain places, like traveling, just seeing it different. It's just amazing. Seeing myself different. You know, very just shocked on how much I've went through, how much I've been through, and still here fighting. How much you just that I went through. And just, this is not a pity party that I'm trying to make people feel bad or say you don't have to feel bad for me. No. Mm-mm. My YouTube channel is not for anybody to feel bad for me, because I overcame that, and I'm just like a better person each and every day. I'm just trying to be a better person each and every day, be my authentic self. Be my authentic self. A lot of people, and that's another thing that I want to come across. So I just saw a little bird. it's like literally the littlest things that brings me joy. But anyway, what was I even talking about? See, I don't even have the edits to like edit, certain things out. This shit is just raw, okay? And I like my videos raw anyway. Okay, so anyway, I was talking about self-love, and I was talking about, giving yourself time, and, knowing how to release some things, or release some things out of your mind. So I would say journaling, I would say meditation, I would say, really letting your emotions and your thoughts come up to the forefront, because they will, even without your control. You can't ignore it no more. At this time of life, a lot of things is coming up to the forefront, because we are changing as individuals. And we don't have that option to just ignore it and keep ourselves busy. It doesn't happen like that anymore. So it's best to face them. It's best to see it and to let it go. Let it go. And it will come up over and over and over again, because I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. I don't even have an answer for that. All I'm just going to say is that the world is magical. The world is magical, and a lot of people will look at you crazy when you say that. But as you wake up and you see, and you start seeing life spiritually, and like, if that makes sense, you really get to see how the world is very, very magical. And it reminds me of the TV show Once Upon a Time. It really reminds me of the TV show Once Upon a Time. Like, it's like amazing. It's like really amazing. You know, we have like, we are magical people, you know? We have different talents, different hobbies, different careers, different, you know, just drives of just what we're interested in. Like, it's just amazing, you know? Is we all are talented, you know, even if we don't know what we are talented in, but we are gifted people. So, and that's how I look at the world. That's how I really look at the world. You know, I try to see the good in it, but I also see the darkness in it as well. Oh, oh, it's dark. It's real dark. The darkness is like winning. The darkness is winning. But that's when shadow work comes in to play. Shadow work, meditation, journaling, even talking out loud. Talking out loud is another way of expressing. You don't have to express to nobody. You can talk that shit out loud and just let it all out to yourself. Like, if you, like, in your, like, if you have an apartment and you live by yourself, then it's like, shit, you can be in that motherfucker just talking. You can be in that motherfucker just, just talking to yourself, looking crazy. But listen, you letting it out, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, you know. But I'm just saying, you look crazy because what if it's like a camera in your apartment and you never knew nothing about it, and somebody's watching you and you just sitting there just talking to yourself on the couch? anyway, um, another thing that I do is I protect my energy. I protect my energy. I can't put it in words. I protect my energy 100%. 100%. And I have boundaries. I have boundaries now in my life, and I feel like everybody should have boundaries in their life, as you get older, as you get wiser, and, you start to change, and, you start to look at the good things that's changing in your life, and in order to keep that type of mind state or that type of vibe that you're in, you got to create boundaries, because a lot that's going on in this world is very toxic, is very dark. And if you doing shadow work and you feeling good and you feeling good, everything's fine. And because shadow work is going to make you feel good nowadays. And I just stated all the things of, all the shadow work, all the shadow ways to make you feel good. So yeah, you got to protect your energy. And, if you're striving off high vibration and, you're around a whole bunch of low vibrational people, not judging them, but it's just the fact that they on a low vibration, meaning that they have anger, or they just have a certain energy that's, that you can feel, that's just not pleasant. Or it can just be, just pure hate too. It can just be pure hate, you know. And there's a lot of that stuff is going on, in this world. So that's when you just have to create boundaries and know, what you want in your life and what you won't tolerate from people, what you will not allow. Um, and all of that stuff, just, if you really get in tune with yourself and you have self love, all of that stuff will come. Like all that stuff, all of that will come because you love yourself. That's self love. Speaking of self love is one of the major keys about this life, you know, is one of the major things about this life because self love equals to being authentic. Self love equals to being authentic and really accepting everything about yourself, no matter what, no matter what you go through in this life, you told yourself that you're gonna always bounce back up to conquer each and every day. Each and every day. And shadow work, self-love, okay, I got that out the way. And yeah, shadow work, self-love, and patience. You gotta be patient. But shadow work will make you feel patient, and self-love will make you feel patient enough to just live in a moment, to know what you have to do to, to stay at that high vibration, because sometimes you won't always be steady on that high vibration, There's so many things that can pull you down to a low vibration, aka the Matrix. I'm gonna just say that. But anyway, shadow work, self-love, patience. Shadow work, self-love, patience. Yeah. I've been off of Facebook and I've been off of Instagram, for like almost 3 weeks. And that's all I've been doing. Shadow work, loving myself, getting back comfortable with myself, and having just patience, taking my time, living in a moment, facing anything that comes up far as emotions and dealing with them, seeing them, letting them go, not creating stories in my head because that's how we become stuck, and not letting it control me, not letting it take control of me, and I love my content on my social media, on my Facebook, Instagram, even on my YouTube. I love my content because I try to spread positive, good energy. I try to be honest and real and authentic and tell y'all what I'm going through and just be honest of what I'm going through, sharing my authentic life with others. So maybe I can help them become authentic as well or become more comfortable in their own skin, you know? We all helping each other in this world, whether we know it or not. I have spiritual coaches. I have people that I listen to with like a unique power mind. I love listening to unique minds. I love listening to unique minds because it's like, wow, like you really yourself. Like, and once you get in that type of mindset, once you feel that, once you know who you are, you're not going to care about what people think about you. You're not going to care about anything. You're not going to care about, like, you're going to fully be you. You're going to fully be you. And I get some good feedback. I get good feedback all the time, you know? Yeah, I would say I do get negative comments every once in a blue moon, but I rarely get negative comments. But it's funny because we always pay attention to the negative comments more than the positive. We can get a million positive comments or a million, just, yeah, a million just compliments and comments and, just, we can get a million of that. And then one negative comment we can really like just focus on that and be like why is that person acting like that? Why is that person hating? Like, get the fuck out of here. But yeah. And social media can be a little toxic, you know just in general. Life is toxic just in general at this time. And this is when shadow work, self-love, and patience comes a part of the routine in your life when you're trying to become a better you. Better you. And I'm just, I feel good. I feel good because I'm not always on my phone. Um, I'm not even watching TV. I'm listening to crickets. I am feeling the cool, I would say warm air across my face. I'm just feeling like, I feel like on some real shit, I'm in my apartment and I live in the city. And I don't know, I just got this vibe that I feel like I'm at the beach. But it's like an energy vibe. It's like an energy type of frequency, vibration type of feeling that you can like really plant yourself with your mind. You can really plant yourself where you want to be, like, honestly, like, because I have just that imagination that I can feel like, shit, I'm in fucking Mexico or somewhere. But it just feel really good. It feel really good, to take a break from things, and to get in with yourself, because that's what this society, this matrix, is trying to pull you away from, is yourself. So if you don't know yourself, then it's going to be, if you don't know yourself, I feel like that's one of the worst things in life, is not knowing yourself. Because it's a way of, I feel I can't, it's just, without self-love, without knowing yourself, that's one of the worst things. Without knowing fully you, without expressing who you truly are, it's crazy. And I know the feeling, because for like what, 28 years out of my life, I was in denial with my own self. I know I would get teased, I got teased throughout my, my young years of life, from, yeah, from little kid to teenage years and stuff, but I always had a sense of self-love that got me through, that got me through. And, the older I got, the more that I went through, the more that I experienced of, just living this life, self-love became even stronger. You start to really care for yourself, because you start to look back and you be like, wow, like I really went through that. I really got myself out of that. That's self-love. Something, I really got myself out of that. Me and my higher source got my higher source family, my spiritual family, my God, my ancestors, my angels, my good spirits, anybody that you look up to, because there's so much out here in this life. It's so much that we just don't see, but it is out here. It's out here. It's really out here. You just don't see it, but you see glares, and you see like like particles, and you see like if you ever in your house by yourself and you like hear like sounds and shit, or something might drop, or you feel like something is like moving, something is on you. Oh, it's a lot of things that we just don't see. I feel like some of them is darkness, and I feel like in the other half is like angels and good spirits, and just your ancestors. It's like it's life after this. It's life after this. Oh, we all just transition. We all just really transition, and we don't know when that transition is going to come. So we just have to continue on with this physical life, and we have to do our best in order to keep going and feeling good, and just being up to par with yourself, is having self-love, doing your shadow work, and living in the moment, having patience. So this is the end of this video, y'all. I'm done. Just wanted to show my face, and I hope everybody is doing well, and I love y'all. Self-love, shadow work, patience, live in the moment. Give yourself time. I'm not saying don't be on social media, don't do none of that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is saying give yourself time, see where your head is at, journal, do anything that makes you feel good. Even people that can't really spend time to their self, for a long period of time, take 5 minutes, take time to yourself. Be blessed, y'all. Take it day by day. Be blessed. Peace.